again, and welcome to another episode of Mrekon's Musings, a Star Wars action figure review. And we're looking at, once again, Han Solo from A New Hope. Now, this is what I call a re-review. I don't know if you guys remember when I did this original figure, the Star Wars original trilogy from 2004. I said it was the definitive version at the time. So we're going to talk about the newest one that came out this year, 2025, which is VC 372. And we'll see if this is the definitive one. So before we do that, let's take a look at this 2004 Star Wars Original Trilogy Collection Han Solo, which, as I said before, was a bad attempt at this action figure. But it's super dated now. I mean, we've come, 23 years since this one came out. The head sculpt is okay. Like I said, it doesn't really look too much like Harrison Ford. The thing I love about the newer ones, but I just realized how clunky these were. So the joints, they have a lot of ball joints. So the head is on a ball joint. And the elbows are on ball joints. If you can see at the back, you can see it better that way. These are ball joints instead of insert joints. This is before they came up with the insert joints. And the hands turn, which is a pretty good articulation. You got the waist turn. Like I say, this is a really good attempt by what would become the vintage collection. They're using these ball joints instead of insert joints. As you can see, the knees have the same thing, and even the ankles have little ball joints on them. So yeah, I mean, it looks good. I loved this at the time. I thought it was a really nice figure, but obviously with the technology that they have today, this is not nearly as good as the newer ones. So yeah, this was an okay Han Solo action figure, but now we're going to take a look at the newest one, VC 372. So let me move this out of the way. So now we're going to take a look at the card before I open it. So if you look at the back of this card, it is identical to the back of the Star Wars Original Trilogy card, and except for it has the more modern figure, and he's outside of the package, which is kind of cool. So if you take a look at the back, it's got a little blurb in different languages, and the one in English says, as captain of the Millennium Falcon, Han Solo and his co-pilot Chewbacca came to believe in the cause of galactic freedom, joining Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia Organa in their fight against the Empire. And this is a really great card back. It's mimicking the original Kenner one from 1978. And the thing I wish they would have done, as we're going to see, I'm going to do a re-review of Chewbacca and a re-review of Obi-Wan. And the thing I like about the Chewbacca card, they made a new image on the card back instead of using the classic Kenner one, which I really liked. I wish they would have done with this one to make it more... I mean, I guess I like the fact that it's the same as the Kenner one, but I like to see it in its own light now because it's kind of like a newer version of the Han Solo, which would have been cool if we had a different card picture, but we'll see what happens. I'm really excited to open this up, and let me move this out of the way. And as you can see, he's packaged with his blaster separately. And I pull him out of this. And we get the blaster out. They always have the tape covering these things. It makes them hard to take out. There we go. All right, so let's take a look at Han. And I'm going to put the pistol... I like the fact that he's got a trigger finger on this hand, which the other one does not have. And you can actually put the finger through the trigger. There we go. I'm going to start with the head sculpt. I just want to try to loosen up the joints a little bit. Okay. So now the head sculpt, see if we can get a good look at the head sculpt. It's weird. It doesn't look like Harrison Ford. You know what I think it is? The face is pretty good. I think it's the hair is what's throwing me off. But it's okay. I mean, like the side of the portrait looks good. but when you see it face on, it kind of looks like Harrison Ford, but the hair I think is what's throwing me off. Uh, yeah, I mean it's good. I love they got the costume right. He's got this really nice looking off-white shirt, and it's open. You got the really cool belt, gun belts. So by the way, the one we just saw, the original trilogy collection, that Han Solo action figure was the first figure to be produced with a separately molded and non-removable gun belt with a holster. So they continue that tradition with this, with the new vintage collection. So this is a separate molded piece and is added to the figure after it's constructed, which is really cool. So this one does have the great articulation. Oh, what is this? They're making clicking noise with the... Is that because he's firing his blaster? I don't know. It's very odd. I don't like that. I think it should just be quiet. It looks like they're making a clicking noise when he's firing his blaster, like those turrets or whatever other things they had in the old days. On like the attack base, they had that machine gun, and on the turret moved and made this. This is kind of weird. A little unsettling. But yeah, they got the deco, they got the costume right. They've got the Corellian blood stripe on the side and on this side. And I think it's not a bad likeness of him. As I said before, the actual body looks great. I don't know, I feel like the vest makes him look too bulky a little bit. Like he doesn't look like he's like slim, like in the image on the card. But it's a nice figure. It's got the insert joints, which is great, in the elbows, the ball joint head, and it's got the insert joints in the knees. And as you can see, he's got insert joint on the ankles for the feet. But what also cool does, the legs can turn sideways, so you can put him in a more dynamic pose. And the leg comes out a little bit further than the original trilogy one does, so you can get even more dynamic poses. And same with this leg, although the holster restricts it a little bit, but it does have the twist that you can turn the leg in and out. It's much better articulated. It's a nice figure. I really enjoy it. I think this is the definitive one. I just have like minor problems with the action figure. Like I said, I feel that he looks like too bulky, and the head sculpt, the face sculpt, I think they could have done better. But it's still a great figure. I would purchase it for your collection. And I think this is a really it's definitely an upgrade. I think they're not gonna. Should I say it's definitive? Yes. I don't think they need to make another one of these. But if they make another one with a better face, another Han, maybe you can just pop the head off and put it on this, and you'll have what you want. So with that said, that's the end of this re-review. I hope you liked it. Please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time with another re-review coming up with Chewbacca. Have a great day.